Pathmark is the intelligent tool for website lead generation. With increasing online competition, over 98% of website visitors don't convert. The ability to successfully show your value proposition and support visitors in their buying journey separates you from the competition online. Pathmark qualifies and converts leads on your website by figuring out where they are in the buying journey and influencing them in key decision moments with relevant micro experiences like intro videos or case studies and testimonials. Stay relevant to your visitors and increase conversions by 50%. Add Pathmark to your website in seconds. Let the AI do all the work and get access to 50% more qualified leads while you keep doing marketing and sales as usual. Check us on pathmark.com. Welcome to today's episode. Let's talk about today's guest. We have Elvina Roberts from Movo, marketing assistant there with them. How are you doing today, Elvina?
Hi, I'm doing good.
Great to have you on. And well, let's kick it off, Elvina. In your own words, tell us a little bit more about what Movo is all about.
So we at Movo, we're known to design and distribute products for content creators, video gear, audio gear, stuff like that. But our main goal is to kind of uplift different creators from different walks of life. So like it could be short form creators or filmmakers, videographers, but also podcasters, journalists, music makers, streamers, and all the kind of creators that are out there. And aside from kind of like the amazing products that we have, we also like to create educational and engaging content for creators on our social media. And yeah, that's kind of like what we do. We like to partner with influencers and content creators and kind of like have a community with those who are in the creation game.
Definitely okay, important. And so that way our listeners can get a good understanding then of your company. What would you say then is that key problem that you guys like to solve for clients?
Key problem.
Mhm.
It was, well, mostly we kind of provide high quality equipment. So if, we kind of talk about a lot about how audio is a big deal in content creation, and we have a lot of different types of microphones, and that I think is like the most important thing that we do provide is the gear. But like I said, also we like to create educational content. So if any up and coming content creators follow us, they're able to learn more about content creation as well as have this like high quality gear.
Definitely important. Okay, awesome. Great to hear that then from you. So I mean, you did mention a couple of vertical segments there. Podcasters. Is there a certain then ideal vertical segment ICP for you guys that you guys like to go for?
Um, we don't have like anything too specific. We're quite broad in uh the different types of people we like to help. It's mostly just like we say content creators. Our slogan is creators wanted, and so we work mostly for them.
Definitely. Okay, awesome. Great to hear that then. So that way our listeners who are tuned in could go ahead and visit you then. They could always check you out at movophoto.com. What role
Yeah.
does a website play for you guys?
I'm sorry.
What role does a website play for you guys?
Oh yeah, well, our website is not only kind of our shop, like where people can buy products from us, but we also have different types of blog posts where people can, get educated on content creation stuff and like learn more about our gear, learn more about our products. It has like, it's basically our home where people can land to learn more about us, learn more about content creation, and also buy from us as well. And they can also sign up to any kind of like SMS affiliate, whatever programs that we have. It's kind of just like our landing page.
Definitely. Okay, awesome. Great to hear that. And so then is there any tools or tips or methods that you would recommend to your listeners as far as some website lead generation?
So I think with websites, the two biggest things I would say is the SEO and also the overall look of the website because you can generate leads and you can get people to visit the website, but if it doesn't look very good, people are just going to click off and not really engage with it in the way that you want. So I think having a clean website is like the top priority. And again, it depends on what kind of tools you use for that. Um, but yeah, that's what I would say. And of course, SEO matters as well, like for recognition.
Definitely important. Okay, awesome. Great to hear that then. And well, then let's switch gears a little bit. Let's talk about you. Kind of what does your day look like then there at Movo? What are some key tasks you like to focus on your day to day?
So on my end, I mostly focus on social media. I manage the social media and I also interact with the community if anyone wants to comment on a product or on a post, or if they want to engage with us. I'm usually the one engaging, but I also do the outreach to different kinds of content creators to engage with them, to send them our products for any kinds of like reviews or whatever. And if people want to collaborate with us, depending on like who it is, um, I'm also the one to talk to them. I deal with collaborations with content creators, brands, whoever is interested. And yeah, that's kind of like what I do. And as well as that, like with anything else that needs assistance in the company, I'm always here to help.
Definitely. Okay. And so then how do you like to stay up to date with all the news in the marketing world as far as trends, strategies, or is there a preferred channel that you like to go with?
Yeah, so to some people this might sound a little bit funny, but I actually do like TikTok for that because like how people say like you shouldn't believe what you see on TikTok and stuff like that. But I think that's the case with a lot of channels. Personally, the way I see it is I find a lot of new information on TikTok. And then if it interests me, I could be like, oh, is this real? And then I can go and research it. But TikTok kind of brings the attention of different news, different information that I can then go ahead and verify on my own.
Definitely, I would agree with you, right? Kind of like just that intrigue, like, oh, is it real? Is it not? Let me go ahead and see it
Yeah.
and start investigating, right? So definitely would agree with you on that.
Hmm.
And well, then let's switch then to our next section then here, Avina, which is our rapid fire question rounds. Are you
Hmm.
ready for them?
Sure.
All right, perfect. First off, then is what is the last book that you read?
The last book that I read was Jeanette McCurdy's I'm Glad My Mom Died.
All right, interesting read there for our listeners. The recommended recommendation there.
Mhm.
Next up then is if there would be no boundaries in technology, what would be that one thing that you want to have fixed for your role as a marketer today?
Oof. Probably communication with other people. I think that's kind of the biggest pain point right now is just making sure that communication is straightforward and people can understand each other.
Okay, all right, interesting. Like that answer. Next up then is if there's one repetitive task that you could automate, what would that be?
So I actually really like repetitive tasks. They kind of motivate me, but I think again to do with communication, the thing I struggle with is rejecting people. So if I could just have something like automated for that, that would probably make me feel a bit better.
Okay, all right, interesting. All right. And then well, I mean, what would be one piece of advice that you would give yourself if you were to restart your journey as a marketer today?
I think the biggest piece of advice I would give myself is to just kind of stay flexible and not take things too harshly because the world always changes and the marketing environment always changes and sometimes things don't work out and that's fine and it's okay to just like move on.
Definitely. Okay, a lot like that. And well, we are coming to the end of the show today here, Alvina. But before we do end, I do want to give you the last word. Say someone forgets everything about the interview today. What is that one thing they should remember about mobile photo?
The one thing that they should remember is that we care about content creators and we want the best for them and we cater towards them.
All right, awesome. There, well, you guys heard them. You could always check them out at mobilephoto.com. Alvina, thank you so much for tuning in with us today. To our listeners, thank you so much for joining us. And I'm looking forward to our next episode at Path Monk Presents. Thanks a lot,
Thank
Elvina.
you. Thank you.